Hi, Dr. Maya Dunna here with Chapter 3 Compounds and Chemical Bonding Part 2. We started covalent compounds. Covalent compounds are sharing electrons, and then we talk the diatomic molecules, no fear for ice cold beer. And then we are coming to the naming of the by these covalent compounds. Example like so we talk about this empirical formula, and I'm going to the nomenclature directly. So always in the binary compounds, then the name, the prefixes comes, like if it is one compound, we write mono, like, but it's not for the first compound. We usually write the so like a one is mono, di two, tri three, like that. Okay. So then, like example, we Cl, one hydrogen, one chloride. Usually, if it is one, we don't say mono. We just know it is hydrogen iodide, carbon dioxide, dinitrogen pentoxide. Like that, we name with the number of atoms. And here you see two non-metals, not like the ionic compound metal and a non-metal. First compound, you write just the name and then the number of atoms, dinitrogen pentoxide. And then you look at this one, nitrogen trifluoride, dinitrogen tetroxide. Like that, you name these compounds. So nitrogen trifluoride, nitrogen is uppercase N, trifluoride NF3, dinitrogen N2O4. So that's how you determine the names. And then there are some polyatomic ions. Polyatomic ions are like, like more than one atoms combine and act, but it acts as a normal cation or anion. Example, ammonium is like one cation can be act as a sodium because its charge is 1. So sodium oxide, ammonium oxide, ammonium is 1, O is charge 2, charge of oxygen you write under ammonium with parenthesis. You write the parenthesis because these two charges common to nitrogen and hydrogen both. And this is the some common cations: ammonium, hydronium, and mercury. And then I have some common anions. Mostly polyatomic anions are common. Carbonate, you don't have to memorize it. You can bring this chart to the exam at this level. Carbonate, chlorate, um, chromate, cyanide, dichromate. Like I'm pretty sure you heard about nitrates, right? No nitrates. So nitrates NO3 minus, nitrite NO2. If you think go for the like processed meat, no nitrates and nitrites included in it. So NO3 minus, NO2 minus. For the toothpaste, which includes peroxide, so it's O2 2 minus. Permanganate, cleaning wounds. Sulfate, so those are the polyatomic ions. And then so this is like in nitrate, nitrite, you see it has nitrogen and oxygen. What's the difference? Number of oxygens. When you have higher number of oxygens, you write 8. Less number of oxygen, nitrite. So let's see how do you name these some of these compounds. Ammonium fluoride, aluminum hydroxide, um, iron 3 sulfate. Why 3? Because iron is so for 3 you go iron 3 sulfate. So that's how you write the naming. So and then I have to find the formula mercury chloride GCl, lead Pb, CrO4. What is the charge of chromate? You go up. See the chromate charge? 2 minus. So Pb2 plus, chromate 2 plus, it's cancel out. Potassium hydrogen phosphate, KHPO4. So potassium is 1, hydrogen phosphate, HPO4, but it has a charge of 2, you have to write under potassium. So that's what I have written, K2HPO4. That's the all about ionic compound nomenclature. We talk about ionic compounds like simple sodium, chloride, aluminum oxide, and then we talk about cations with multivalent cations And then we move to the like sulfates and those. And then the last one is the acid nomenclature. There are two types of acids. Acid is any species that have hydrogen. So always in the acids you write the acid. You write it as an acid. So these are some common acids: hydrofluoric acid, hydrochloric acid, hydrobromic, hydroiodic. You see these acids, just two elements, right? Hydrogen sulfide, HF, HCl. So we write hydrofluoric. None of these acids have oxygen. If the acid have oxygen, it ends with 8. So you can look at it and then just have some idea. But you need to know the common acids, including what is the formula for nitric acid. What is it? H. So let me write the common acid formulas. That's the in this level. It's important you know the just common acids would be fine for you. So this one. So the acids. We talk about acids two types. We call these are the binary, only two compounds, HF. At that time, because no hydrogen, you write hydrofluoric acid, fluoric acid, HCl, hydrofluoric acid. So learn all the like binary acids, and then important oxy acids are HNO3, H2SO4, H 2CO3, right? H3PO4. So these are very important acids. These names, let me write it down so you can, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, carbonic acid, phosphoric acid. So these are the common acids too. So I hope this video will helpful. This is a review video. I want you to look at the other videos, look at the PowerPoint and familiar with it. Thank you so much.